Good evening everyone, welcome to Disney Village Paris fans. My name's Michael, your friendly admin, and today, or tonight I should say, we're going to talk about food at Disneyland Paris. Quite a favourite subject for a lot of us. So where do we begin? Well, shall we start with Disney Village? My favourite place at Disneyland Paris, of course. As some of you may know, you have quite a few chain restaurants at Disney Village. For example, you have Planet Hollywood, you have the Rainforest Cafe, Earl of Sandwich. Also, you have McDonald's, of course. There's McDonald's everywhere in the world, isn't there? What else is there? There's the Steakhouse. Is it called the Steakhouse? I can't remember. I should know that, shouldn't I? But I know it's something to do with steak anyway. I've never been there though. Where else is there? Oh yeah, there's another sandwich bar. Is it New York Sandwiches? I'm asking you all questions. I should know all this. Where else is there in Disney Village to eat? Oh, I feel like I'm missing some. Oh yeah, a big one, Cafe Mickey. I think we spoke about Cafe Mickey before. It's a place where you have pretty standard food, to be fair, but you have all Disney characters walking around your table, so you can have photos and film videos and all that sort of thing. Again, I've never been there, but if I was to choose a favourite at Disney Village, it would most likely be Planet Hollywood, because I absolutely love that restaurant. I love all the film aspects. I love all the memorabilia around the walls. You know, all the things that have been used in films. I'm pretty sure in the one in Disney Village in Paris, I'm pretty sure they have a couple of suits from Dumb and Dumber, which is one of my favourite comedies. I'm sure there's a Terminator statue. I think there's a Gremlin in there, from Gremlins of course. There's something to do with Sylvester Stallone in there. There's a pair of Rocky boxing gloves in there. There's something like that. But no, Planet Hollywood, I've always loved it. I love the chain. Since one in London, of course one in Paris, and also the one in Disney Springs as well. Like I mentioned in the video before, a lot of people don't actually like Planet Hollywood. A lot of people think it's dangerous and they have bad meals there, but to be honest, I've been there so many times in Paris and I've not had one bad meal in there. I'm not saying this, I love it. Honestly, I've never had a bad meal there. All the Rainforest Cafe. Again, that's another chain restaurant. And I've been to the one in London and the one in Florida at Disney Springs. Just like Planet Hollywood. The Rainforest Cafe, I mean, the theming in there is just fantastic. You have all the animatronic animals and you even have like a fake thunderstorm. Obviously you don't get wet. But no, that's really good. Music's good in there. There's a really chilled out vibe in there. Oh, I should have mentioned the type of food you get. Planet Hollywood is a very American fare, so you have a lot of burgers, that sort of thing. Although my favourite dish in there is the chicken pen broccoli pasta. Oh, that is to die for. I love it. Although it sounds a bit silly, but I always have it without the broccoli. The Rainforest Cafe, again, it's quite American type food, but it is a bit more diverse. Trying to think of the food in there. I've not been there for a while, but I remember having a burger in there. So. Yeah, another favourite at Disney Village, which I mentioned a bit earlier in this video, is Earl of Sandwich. Now, to me, that was one of the best additions to ever happen to Disney Village, because they were crying out for a quick service place, especially like for lunchtime. And Earl of Sandwich is just fantastic. Their hot sandwiches are just out of this world. They're amazing. I mean, my favourite I have in there is called La Frenchie. That's what is it? It's ham, brie, and something else. Mustard maybe? Something like that. But no, that's really nice. I love it. But it's also good because they do meal deals too. So that's really, really good. Whoops. Sorry, the laptop's on the blink once again. I'm just trying to find my my Disney group on my laptop. Just so I haven't missed anything. You know, Earl sandwich. I love it. You can't go wrong with Earl sandwich. If any of you guys are watching, please give me a shout out. Please say hello and all that. Sorry, I shouldn't say give me a shout out. I'll give you all a shout out. Yes, that's pretty much the food in Disney Village. Should we talk about some of the food in Disneyland Park? So that's what we'll do. Let's get up Wikipedia, or maybe I'll Google the official Disneyland Paris website. That might be a bit better. As you guys know by now, my videos aren't particularly professional. I just make them on the go, you know, no glitz and glam. Just get on with it. Disneyland Paris. Let's have a look. Don't get me wrong. I know most of the park anyway, and a lot of the places, but I always forget the odd thing. You know, I don't really want to miss anything out. Look. Hope you guys like the music tonight. It's one of my film music loops. This is the Magnificent Seven at the moment. Dining, right, here we go. That's what we want. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Location, okay, that's better. I've gone the wrong bit. Oh, right, okay. Right, dining at Disneyland Park. Now we're getting somewhere. Adventureland, you have the Agrabah Cafe, which is one of the buffet restaurants. I've not been there myself, but it's possible I might go there when I go in June, because I want to try some new buffet restaurants in the parks, because I had the meal deal when I went last time in 2015, and I think tended to eat at the hotel buffets really, but I'm going to try more in the parks this time. The only thing that puts me off of the Agrabah is it's Middle Eastern. Mind you, again, they might have some curries, that sort of thing. I'm not too sure, 'cause I've never been there. But if there's curry there, I'm definitely there. But yeah, no, so that's the Agrabah Cafe, obviously after Agrabah, which is in Aladdin. Oh, you got a quick service restaurant in Adventureland. Oh, excuse me. And that's restaurant Hakuna Matata. Never heard that phrase before. But yeah, no, that's a quick service. It's an international type menu. I've eaten in there before. I remember having like chicken fingers and fries. I remember it being quite nice actually. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the restaurant looks like on the outside. I'm pretty sure that is the restaurant where they have the Tam Tam drummers outside. I could be wrong. If I am, please let me know. Okay, we'll move on to Discoveryland. Unfortunately, there's only one dining place in the whole of Discoveryland, and that's Cafe Hyperion, which is the big, on the outside it has like the big air balloon outside. I'm sure you know what I mean. Again, that's a quick service restaurant, and I'm pretty sure that's where they sell the Star Wars burgers. Like you have like a Darth Vader black burger. Now, I don't like the idea of eating a black burger bun. Just seems a bit weird to me. But I'm pretty sure my friend Imi has eaten one of them. If you're watching this, please let me know. Did it taste nice? Yes, that's at Discoveryland. Like I said in another video, Discoveryland really needs a new restaurant. It could so do with a Star Wars themed restaurant. That would just be amazing. Okay, let's move on to Fantasyland, where there's a lot more dining options. Right, this is the one where my French is appalling. Auberge de Cendrillon. Or in other words, the Princess Cafe. This is, you know, where you can dine with the princesses and the princes. It's something I was tempted to do, but then again, that's when I was in a relationship with someone. So, you know, with a female partner, that probably would have been a bit nicer. But I'm not sure. Can a single guy go in the Princess restaurant on his own? Yeah, I'm sure he can, can't he? Oh, hello, Liz. Hope you're well. Tell me, what do you guys think? Do you think I should go to the Princess restaurant, treat myself, get some good pictures? What do you reckon? Yes, that's the Princess Cafe. Sorry, restaurant. Auberge de Cendrillon. Someone tell me how to pronounce it. I don't know. You have another quick service restaurant in Fantasyland. That's Au Chalet de la Marionnette. I can pronounce that one a bit better. Marionette being puppet. So obviously that's a Pinocchio themed restaurant. And again, I think that's the usual, like burgers, pizza, that type of thing. I did go in there to get my afternoon treat, which was included in the meal deal. I'm not sure if it still is. I'm pretty sure it is, but please let me know if it is. But yeah, I quite liked it in there. I thought the theming was really, really good. It's not one of the places you really hear people talk about a lot, but I really liked it. Oh, we got a comment from Liz. I'm going to ADC on my birthday as well. Okay. Never tried it before. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm so tempted to try it, but I'm not sure. Like, you know, obviously I'm going on my own on my next trip, so I'm going to be on my own a lot. You know, eating and all that. I don't mind that in the buffet type places, but in quite a posh restaurant, I'm not so sure. I might treat myself though. Another comment. Afternoon treat, Paul's Gourmandie. Oh, it's all gone. They don't do it anymore. Oh, that's rubbish. I loved my little free ice cream or cookie, whatever it was. Why have they got rid of that? Gutted. Okay. The last restaurant in Fantasyland is Pizzeria Bellanotte, and that's themed around pizza, of course, an Italian restaurant. And Bellanotte, of course, is a song from Lady and the Tramp. But I'm trying to picture the inside of it, because again, I went in there for my afternoon treat, but I can't remember what it looks like. I can't remember what the theming was like. I did like listen to the Italian music outside though. That was really good. I've got some more comments. Hello Mel, hope you're well. That's very tempting, Liz. I could make a reservation for 2. Who knows? I might meet a friend out there. You never know, do you? Could happen. Good evening, Jade. Hope you're well. We're talking about food. Yeah, no, so that's the food in Fantasyland. Oh, Frontierland. That was a terrible American accent. Frontierland, we have very lots of things. We have the Cowboy Cookout Barbecue, which is all like Tex-Mex type cuisine. It's a quick service restaurant too. And I'm pretty sure they have live music in there as well quite often. I think I might try one lunchtime possibly. I don't think I've ever been in there. The sound's not great. Oh. I do apologise. Can you guys hear me now? So please let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up or anything if you can hear me alright. I don't know what happened. I haven't moved it. That's better. Oh good. What was we talking about? Oh yeah, the Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. Yeah, it's something I definitely want to try. Especially if I got live music, because I absolutely adore live music. So, it's somewhere I want to go. That's also another reason why I want to go to Billy Bob's. I went there a couple of years ago for the buffet, but there was no music on at the time. So I want to go there again when there's live music. Or I might even just sit in there for a drink and watch the music. What else have we got in Frontierland? Well, the Lucky Nugget Saloon. I know quite a lot of the members of this group have been there. Personally, I haven't. I know it's a quick service restaurant. Again, it sells burgers, that sort of thing. Also, we got another comment. Characters. What was it like, Liz? Was it good? The cowboy cookout? I love Billy Bob's. Yeah, Billy Bob's is awesome, isn't it? I love it. It was the first buffet I tried on my last trip. And it was really good. I was really impressed. I mean, the fajitas, oh, they were lovely. They were so nice. Okay, the last one in Frontierland. No, you called it Fantasyland then. The last one is the Silver Spur Steakhouse. That's actually a table service restaurant. Never been there myself. I'm not sure. What's it like, guys? Have any of you ever been there? Let me know if you have. We've got another comment from Liz. Do good. Barbecue food and about 10 characters came. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I'm guessing they probably don't have characters anymore though, Liz. No? Okay, right, let's move on to the dining options at Main Street USA. One of my favourite places. You have the Cable Car Bake Shop. Oh, it's making me feel hungry now. Oh, the cookies and muffins, they're so good. They are so good. You have to have like a Mickey head shaped cookie. They're just to die for. There's something about Disney and like bakeries, isn't there? I don't know why. It just goes together. And the smells when you're walking down Main Street, it's just awesome, isn't it? No characters now, but nice barbecue food in Cowboy Cooker. Yeah, I probably will try it. Casey's, says Jade. You can't go wrong with Casey's. Everyone likes a Casey's hot dog, don't they? Cookies, sugar, says Liz. Yeah, it's just great, isn't it? As if we don't need more buzz by having lots of sugar in us. Okay, but yeah. So that was the Cable Car Bake Shop. As Jade just mentioned, you have Casey's Corner. Everyone loves that, don't they? Apart from hot dogs, I think they also sell chicken fingers, don't they? I think. Cookie Kitchen. Am I getting that confused with the Cable Car Bake Shop? Let me just review the situation. Get myself confused here now. It's not a good sign. Please bear with me, guys. Cookie Kitchen. Cable Bake Shop. What's the difference? Oh, my mistake. I think the Cookie Kitchen is literally just like one side of Main Street. So you can't go inside it, I don't think. Oh, we got more comments. The new 25th donuts are so good. Oh, don't. I'm going to be treating myself so much when I go out there. I'm going to probably come back like 5 stone heavier. Oh, see you soon, Liz. Hopefully you'll be able to catch up with the rest of the video later. You take care. Oh, I've lost a list of food. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, Main Street USA. We'll carry on. The Market House Deli. Now, I really like that place. I went on my last trip. Went there a couple of mornings. This was with my ex-partner. We went there because we used to do the magic hours, extra magic hours, as most people do who stay on site. But I think we got to the point where we'd done everything that was open. So I thought, oh, we'll just relax, and have a drink. And it was so nice to sit outside that Market House Deli, just watching all the crowds come in. It's just really nice and relaxing. They do really nice muffins in there too. Yeah, it's really nice, Nate. You don't really. Again, it's another thing people don't really mention. I love all these small little places. I think they're great. Got some more comments. I put £7 on this week. Oh, what, when he was at Disney? It's understandable and forgivable. Cookie Kitchen is the place that does the Mickey cookies and marshmallows. Mel, don't tempt me. Wish I was eating them now. Okay. Oh, the last place in Main Street is a good one. It's the Plaza Gardens restaurant, which was actually the first ever buffet I went to at Disneyland Paris. It does everything in there you can think of. I loved it. I mean, sadly, I think it was being refurbished when I went last time, so I didn't get to go in there, but I will try to go in there on my next visit. And I believe they have characters in there now, don't they? Although I'm not sure if that's just for breakfast. Plaza is amazing. It is. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure it's almost a carbon copy of the one at the Magic Kingdom in Florida. What's it called? Crystal... Is it called the Crystal something? It's not called the Crystal... Is it called the Crystal Palace? I could be wrong. But I think the theming's quite similar anyway. But when you face the castle, it's like on the left, whereas Plaza Gardens is on the right. Characters are at breakfast only. Yeah, that's cool though. I think that's cool. Oh my god, I've just forgot something, because all of the restaurants are listed like A to Z on their website, and I've just scrolled down to Disney Village, and I left off Annette's Diner. Oh no! There's a few people in here that are going to kill me. No, Annette's Diner is really awesome. I'm a big lover of American culture, and I especially love diners. And Annette's Diner is so authentic. You even have like some of the waiters and waitresses going around on roller skates. It's so cool. I'm not sure if they still do it, but back in the 90s and early 2000s, I remember going in Annette's and all the staff used to dance to YMCA, and I think they used to do a few Grease songs too. I don't know if they still do it, but that was really, really good fun. Got a few comments. Crystal Palace. Yeah, I thought that was the name of the restaurant. Where's the football team? Character dining. Oh, okay. But no, Annette's Diner. Can't beat it. I do apologise for leaving it off earlier. Oh, there's also a few more I missed off actually in Disney Village. And I call myself a Disney Village fan. Terrible, aren't I? I mean, you got some newer ones like Five Guys, of course, which is a quick service burger joint. But I think they're all made like fresh to order. You can have what you want. So that's supposed to be quite nice, which I'm going to give it a go. And you also have Vapiano as well, which is like a quick service restaurant, but it's all Italian. It's like pasta, pizzas, that sort of thing. And they make it up all fresh in front of you, which is pretty cool. Oh, can you count that as a restaurant? Yeah, the sports bar. I suppose it's not. Yeah, it's a bar, but they do quite decent food in there. I went in there. Well, I always go in there for a drink on every visit. It's one of my favourite places at Disney Village. But I've eaten in there a couple of times, although that's going back a few years now. But I don't remember the food being bad. Starbucks coffee. I mean, again, well, I suppose it's more cafe, really, isn't it? You have like toasted sandwiches, that kind of thing in there. What other dining have I missed off? Oh, King Ludwig's. Oh. That's somewhere I've never eaten. I know a couple of people on here have. And I've also been told King Ludwig's is the best place for a beer. So I might have to do that. If I've had a tiring day in the parks on my own, you know, I might need a good drink. Although, even if I don't meet up with some like other Disney friends when I go, I think I might treat myself to a little Disney hotel bar crawl. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I regret not doing it when I went last time, actually. I'd just love to have just one little drink at each bar. Might not do everyone in one night, because how many hotels have you got? You got Disneyland Hotel, you got New York, Sequoia, Newport Bay. Then you got the two cheaper ones, Cheyenne and Santa Fe. So that's 6. Then you've got Davy Crockett. I'm not sure if they have a restaurant or bar there. If they do, let me know, because I don't know hardly anything about the Davy Crockett place. But yeah, no, if you don't include that, there's six hotels, so that's 6 bars. Some of them have more than one bar. So you're looking at a good, maybe 10, oh, excuse me, I can't speak properly. Excuse me, you're looking at a good maybe 10 drinks in one night. Am I up for that challenge? So tempting. Is the Blue Lagoon good? I've never been there, but thinking about it in May. I've never been there, but my my step-nan, whenever I talk to her about going to Disneyland, she always mentions the Blue Lagoon. So it must be pretty good, or it left a good impression on her anyway. A lot of other people say it's very nice, and I'd say it's probably like it's a nice place for couples, I suppose. It's quite a romantic setting. It's also nice because you can sit in a restaurant and watch the Pirates of the Caribbean boats go past. But I'm not sure if the restaurant's open while they're refurbishing Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd imagine it's probably closed, as you can see the ride, of course. But I could be wrong. Oh, sorry, I missed a comment here. Jade, I'm up for a Disney bar crawl. Yeah, if you're out there at the same time as me, hell yeah. I'm hoping I might meet some people from the group out there when I go, or even people from other groups, you know. It would be really good fun. Oh, we got another comment. Blue Lagoon is amazing, my favourite. If it's open when I go, I might, but I'm pretty sure Pirates opens after I've been in June, so Blue Lagoon might not be open. What was I talking about? Oh, the Disney bar crawl, yeah. It's something I would really love to do. I'd love to do it. I've got to try one of these glow-tinis, which everyone talks about. Like, really colourful cocktail things with the glow-in-the-dark ice cube thing. I'll give it a go. They look really sickly though. I've not tried one. Leave a comment if any of you have. I'm not a massive drinker, to be honest. I mean, like, if I go out with my friends, I might only have 1 or 2, and that's enough for me. You know, I can enjoy myself without getting drunk. You know, I'm not that type of person. But I think a Disney bar crawl is on the cards. You have to do it if it's open next year, I think. So fab watching the boats as you eat. Yeah, I mean, when I go in the future, if it will be maybe with friends or a future partner or whatever, I will go to the Blue Lagoon. I definitely want to give it a try. We've got a comment from Lottie. My favourite is the Hunter's Grill, Beaver's Grill at Sequoia Lodge. Yeah, Hunter's Grill's a really, really nice buffet. I went there on my last trip. It wasn't included in my meal deal, but I could pay the extra, which wasn't a lot, and I was really impressed. It's not massive in there. I mean, where the food is, that's actually quite a small area. But the seating in there's massive. But the food, it was gorgeous. And you could tell it was better quality food than some of the other buffets, which are included in the cheaper meal deal. You could definitely tell the difference with the quality. But I know Hunter's Grill has a lot of fans, and I'm including that. I'm including that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I've been working today, guys. Give me a break. I don't think I missed anything off. Oh, I haven't spoken about food at Walt Disney Studios yet. Oh dear. There's not an awful lot of places in Walt Disney Studios, to be fair. This is what I've said before. They could do with a lot more dining there. What's the first restaurant you come to? Well, the first restaurant in Walt Disney Studios is when you walk in that big, like, warehouse type thing, and you have all the little film sets around you in the dark. I'm sure you know what I mean. I think it's called Studio One. The first restaurant is a quick service one. It's called I'm gonna try it in my French. It's called Restaurant en Coulisses. I don't know. Like I said, please excuse me, my French is almost non-existent. But the only thing I know is bonjour, bonsoir, ça va bien, that's about it. You know, restaurant en coulisses, that's like a quick service burgers. Burgers? I can't speak properly. Burgers, pizza, that type of thing. But that's the first thing you come to in Studio One. Then what else have you got? If you go to the backlot area of the studios, you've got the Disney Blockbuster Cafe. Again, that's another quick service cafe. But if I'm not mistaken, they do quite a few different things in there compared to just the burgers standard quick service fare. I'm pretty sure. I'm not copying it off my laptop. I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty sure they do things like croque monsieur. If you don't know what that is gorgeous. It's like a toasted cheese sandwich, but it has ham inside and like lots of cheese melted on top. Oh, it's just gorgeous. One of my favourite French dishes. I've got another comment. I've not eaten in the studios yet, and I've been 15 times. I don't think you're the only one, Dawn. A lot of people don't tend to eat in the studios because there's not that many options, is there really? Or not enough good options in there. Yeah, sorry, yeah, that was the Blockbuster Cafe, which does the croque monsieur. I'm gonna try it out there actually. Funny enough, I say I like croque monsieur. I've never eaten it in France, so I've always had it over here in like some cafe. Oh, there is a buffet restaurant in Walt Disney Studios, and that's Restaurant des Stars. I suppose it's a bit like Walt Disney Studios' version of Plaza Gardens. So it's an international type buffet. It has a bit of everything, I think. Oh, Jade's just left a comment. I love Restaurant des Stars. Oh, so you've eaten there. It's good timing with your comment. And I believe when Ratatouille came out, they used to have a little like robotic mouse on a little table. A man would come through and like have a little chat and people have pictures with. I've seen videos of it that look really good, but sadly they don't do that anymore. Also, as Jay just mentioned, Bistro Chez Remy, which is in the Place de Remy area of Disney Studios, Walt Disney Studios, which is where Ratatouille ride is. Loads of people love that restaurant. I've not eaten in there, but I might give it a go. I mean, the thing is, I've included the meal deal type thing. What's it called? Half board? Is it half board? Full board? Whatever it is, I've included it. So I will use a lot of the buffets which are included in it, but I might use some restaurants like for lunchtime maybe, just even if it's just a small meal. All the comments are flooding in now. A lot of people like Restaurant des Stars then, that's good. Chez Remy is nice, but not something I would repeat. Oh, you didn't like it, Mel? Dawn, I came in halfway through. Have you said anything about the new Starbucks? No, I was actually going to mention that, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a Starbucks in Disney Village, which is quite recent. I think it opened 2009. But they've actually built a new I was going to say Star Wars. Starbucks. There's a new Starbucks opening at Hotel Cheyenne. But that'll be good. You know, it'd be a nice little option. Like when you come back late at night, you know, might want a little drink, or in the morning before you go to the parks. I mean, that'd be good for me because I love the early morning walk through Disney Village. But from the Cheyenne, you know, I'll be able to have a little morning coffee latte on my journey through Disney Village. I won't have to head straight towards Starbucks in the village. I could just get it as soon as I wake up or after I've had my breakfast. Yeah, it'd be good though. I'm excited about this. Yeah, you can't beat a good Starbucks, can you? The best bit was the steak, and the rest wasn't great. Do you know, Mel? That was a rhyme, wasn't it? Just thinking that to myself. The best bit was the steak, and the rest wasn't great. Yeah, everyone says the steak at Chez Remy's pretty good. But no, Starbucks, Cheyenne, yeah, I think it'll be good. I mean, they at least on the outside of the building, because I've seen a picture of it. It fits in with Cheyenne. They haven't really like made it look modern or industrial. It's old fashioned Western town theming, which I think is good. That's what I can't wait about when I go in June. Oh, I really love my westerns at the moment. And like I said, I've not stayed at Cheyenne before. I'm gonna be in my element. I'm gonna be taking so many pictures, so many selfies. I'll try and do some. I'll do some videos too. I'll do some vlogs. I mean, I probably won't be doing any live vlogs unless there's Wi-Fi available anywhere, which I'll definitely post on here, of course. But no, yeah, I can't wait to stay at Cheyenne. I agree, it blends in nicely. Yeah, it does. I'm not sure when it opens though. I'm sure I read April, so we haven't got long. I'm excited for Starbucks at Cheyenne, especially with no breakfast included. Yeah, it's a good option, isn't it? If you don't want to pay for the breakfast at the Disney hotels, which I don't blame a lot of people if they don't now, because it does cost quite a bit if you want to include the food when you're in your stay. I mean, I just treated myself after a bit of a crappy end to last year. I thought, what the hell? I'm just going to treat myself big time with this holiday. So I included, the food, my breakfast and my dinner/lunch. I also included my photo pass and a couple of other things. So, no. I think Starbucks would be all right. Some people might say, "Oh, well, it's not really old-fashioned. Doesn't fit in with the Cheyenne theme," but on the outside, it looks fine. I'm not sure on the inside. They might have themed it all Western inside. You don't know. I don't think there's any pictures yet of what it looks like, so can't really judge. Bistro Chez Remy was the last one at Walt Disney Studios. There's no other dining options. I mean, I've mentioned all of these, but in terms of food and snacks, you obviously have a lot of little vendors, where you can get like just a drink or a cookie. There's quite a few like that. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, we've got a lot of fans of the new Starbucks then on this group. Even though none of us have been there yet. Oh, I've just realised I've missed off quite a few from the parks. Because on this page, on the actual Disney page, all of these are under the closed section. And I forgot they had all of these. I've got some comments here. Starbucks is going to host a quick service breakfast. Yeah, that'll be good. Got Plaza Gardens for breakfast booked. That'd be good. I love the crepes you can buy. The crepes. Where's that? Is that on one of the vending machines? Agrabah Cafe sucks. You don't like it then, Jay? Did you do Walt's? No, I've never been to Walt's restaurant. Again, people say that's a really good one. Walt's is amazing. So there's a lot of fans of Walt's. Again, that's a nice one if you really want to treat yourself to a really high quality meal. If you don't mind paying the extra euros. But no, like I said, there's a couple I've missed off of the list. Colonel Hattie's Pizza Outpost. Now, I've not eaten in there, but the theming of the place is absolutely amazing on the outside. I think it looks stunning at the night time. I think it looks great. Yeah, again, that's another pizza place. That seems to be one of the main things to eat at Disneyland Paris, pizza. Buzz Lightyear's Pizza Planet, probably closed for good now. Excuse me, although that's not exactly a big shame because pretty poor restaurant, as most people will tell you. I've never eaten in the Pizza Planet Paris, but I'm pretty sure I'm glad I didn't because I've not heard a single good word about it. Fantasia Galati. Gelato, I suppose that is. That's just like a little ice cream place. That's quite nice. Mel, I don't like Disney pizza. Yeah, it's not Disney. To be honest, they don't do the best pizza in Disneyland Paris. But again, I think if you went to Vapiano's, that's like an authentic Italian place, so you're bound to get really good pizza there. Ooh, epic music. I went to Buffalo Bill's, thought the food was awful. Yeah, that's another place I forgot to mention. The Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, you get food included. Well, it's interesting you thought the food was awful, Dawn. Any reason why? I know my friend Jay, who's the co-admin on here, he thought the food was pretty good. But it depends what you like, I suppose. We're all different, aren't we? What have I missed? Toad Hall restaurant. Never been there. It's a quick service restaurant, but it actually does fish and chips. How British! Fish and chips. Not the sort of thing I envision eating when I'm in Paris. Do you know what I mean? Imagine it might be quite nice fish and chips. I'm not sure. There's two more in Frontierland I forgot to mention. You've got the Fuente del Oro Restaurante, which is a quick service Tex-Mex restaurant. I've been there actually. Now I think about it, a little while ago. What's that, Dawn? Was cold and didn't seem cooked properly. I haven't been to Buffalo Bill's, so I can't really comment. But if the food wasn't cooked properly, then I don't blame you for not liking it. I wouldn't like it either. There's also one in Frontierland called the Last Chance Cafe. I can't say I remember that. The picture's tiny, so I can't even see it properly. There's quite a few more in Main Street we didn't mention. You've got the Coffee Grinder, which that's another quick service one. I'm pretty sure that's more like a vending one. Ah, the Gibson Girl, an ice cream parlour. Can't believe I forgot that one. I've got a poster of that place. I've never tried ice cream in there though. I would love to though. The only reason why I'm speaking a bit more quiet is because my landlady's just got home, so I don't want to annoy her. Yeah, you've got the Gibson Girl ice cream parlour, and you've also got the Ice Cream Company. Pretty sure they're not that much different. And I can't remember who it was, but someone commented on one of my other videos saying these ice cream parlours only sell pretty much just Ben and Jerry's ice cream. And I thought that's so disappointing. I thought it'd be like their own special type Disney ice cream, I don't know. You know, Ben and Jerry's, you think, oh, I could get that anywhere. Again, though, you could say that about Starbucks, you know, you can get that over here easily, can't you? McDonald's, you know. Oh, I don't know. Can't be too judgmental. Oh, we got a comment. Dawn, I like Annette's Diner in the Village. Yeah, I mentioned Annette's earlier because I actually missed it off the list when I was talking about Disney Village the first time. Yeah, Annette's is cool. What have I missed? Victoria's Homestyle Restaurant. I don't know a lot about that one. It says it's a quick service. I'm not sure what type of food. Can't even. Looking at a picture, I can't think where it is. Obviously, it's Main Street, but I just can't picture it. Waltz. Yeah, someone mentioned that on here. Who mentioned Waltz? Mel and Jade. Yeah, Waltz does it nice. Right, the last one to mention, which I think Jade left a comment about, is in Walt Disney Studios. That's Café de Cascadeurs. I said it wrong. Café de Cascadeurs. Is that how you pronounce it? Again, that's another quick service one, but that's it's actually like a trolley cart type thing. It's not always open when I've been there, but it's like, you know, a quick service burgers type place. It looks really good though. But yeah, that's the whole list of food at Disneyland Paris. I suppose I'll talk about. have a quick little chat about some of my favourites. I mean, I mentioned how much I love Planet Hollywood and the Rainforest Cafe. I know the sandwich, of course, but in the parks, my favourite. What do you think? I haven't really eaten at too many places in the park, to be honest. Oh, we got a comment. I love the waffles from the mill near Princess Pavilion. Oh yeah, I know the mill. Yeah, they used to have a like a Ferris wheel thing behind that, I believe. You can still see part of it, but it's hidden. My favourite place to eat in a park, or in either park, it's got to be Plaza Gardens, I suppose. That buffet is just insane. The amount of food there, so good. Yeah, that's my favourite place in Disneyland Park. Walt Disney Studios, I haven't got a favourite because food in there's a bit crap. Oh dear, did I say that? Just being honest. Yeah, that's my favourite one. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't really gone into detail about the dining at the Disney hotels. Oh dear. Let me have a look. Let me go up to the top. Let's start. Let's go with the hotels in like the order of where they are. So at the front you've got the Disneyland Hotel. How many restaurants has that got? Right, you've got 3. Restaurants, dining. You've got Cafe Fantasia, which looks absolutely beautiful. I've never been there, but I've seen it from other people's videos and it looks stunning. I'm definitely going to have a drink in there. That is a certainty. California Grill. That's a table service restaurant, and I think it's supposed to be quite posh. Mind you, the Disneyland Hotel is supposed to be quite posh anyway. Inventions. That's quite popular among Disneyland guests, especially on all the different Facebook groups. I see lots of people talking about that. It's a character dining place, but it's a buffet too, so it's probably, in my opinion, that sounds a lot better than Cafe Mickey. Because from everything I've heard about Cafe Mickey, the food quality in there is just appalling for the price you pay. But I think if I was to do character dining, it would be in Inventions. Yeah, so that's the Disneyland Hotel. We walk through Disney Village. First hotel is the Hotel New York. Now I did stay in the Hotel New York, although that's going back to a good 12 years ago or so. So 12 years, yeah. So 12 years ago, so I was probably about 12 then. Yeah. Oh, scary. But no, you've got 2 restaurants in there. You've got the Manhattan restaurant, which is table service. It's pretty pricey, going by the website. New York City Bar. Now that's another one I want to try. I really love the theme of that. I love the film noir elements. I hope you guys know what film noir is. I don't want to explain it because I don't like pronouncing the word noir. It's like old, like American New York, like gangster era, that type of thing. 1920s style America, that sort of thing. Which the hotel's pretty much based on that style and era. You've also got a Parkside Diner, which is a buffet in the Hotel New York. I've never been in there, but I'm pretty sure I might have been there when I stayed there for maybe breakfast. Oh, we've got another comment here from Dawn. I ate in the Hotel New York for the first time last year and really enjoyed it. Where did you eat, Dawn? Can you tell me where you at? Okay, yes, that's Hotel New York. If you go down the river, obviously you've got Hotel Cheyenne on the left and you've got Santa Fe on the right. So let's go left to the Hotel Cheyenne. Got 2 places there. Got the Chuck Wagon Cafe, which is one of the buffet options. And on the right, you've got the Red Garter Saloon. I really can't wait to go to the saloon. Apparently, I've seen pictures. It looks so authentic. You know, I'm like I said earlier, I'm gonna be in my element being in a Western place like that. I'm gonna love it. And the Chuck Wagon Cafe, that's it says on there it's an international menu, but I'm pretty sure it's quite like barbecue type food. I'm guessing. The Parkside Diner. Oh, okay, Dawn. It's one to add to my list. There's so many places I want to eat at Disney. Now, you know, you go. I'm not sure if you're like me, but you go there quite a few times, and there's still so many places to try. You know, you never do everything. Okay, let's cross the river to the Hotel Santa Fe. You got La Cantina, the buffet. Star Wars music, love it. Yeah, you got La Cantina buffet, which is a Tex-Mex buffet. That was one of my biggest surprises of my last trip. I absolutely loved that place, and so many people slate it. I thought it was fantastic. The food on offer was great. They had such a wide choice, and it didn't seem mega busy. I mean, I didn't go. Oh, my voice went high then, didn't it? Busy, but it didn't seem mega busy when I went there. Because people always moan about the crowds in the La Cantina, saying, "Oh, everyone gets pushy there," but didn't have any problems like that when I went. You also have a nice little bar, the Rio Grande bar. That was theming wasn't exactly spectacular, but it was quite nice just to sit and relax in there when I went. And I think what was on when I was out there? There was a sporting event. I can't remember what it was. I was watching something in there. It might have been a football match. Yeah, probably a football match. I don't know. I can't remember. But you know, so that's the two budget hotel options. The food there, and drinks. Come back closer to Lake Disney, and then you've got the Sequoia Lodge, my favourite hotel. I adore that place. You've only got two options there. You've got the Hunter's Grill and Beaver Creek Tavern. Now, these are both used for breakfast in the morning. I'm pretty sure you make your own. I can't remember. I think you decide which queue you want to get in, so you can go in either restaurant. And it doesn't make any difference because it's the same food for breakfast. But Hunter's Grill is the only one which stays open for food, like later in the day. And as we mentioned before, Hunter's Grill's really nice. The food there is really, really good quality. It's really, really good. Sequoia Lodge, it has the best bar in all of Disney, in my opinion. That's the Redwood Bar and Lounge. Oh, stunning, absolutely stunning. I can't describe it. It's like living in not rural America. It's like you're in like a log cabin type feel. I don't know. It's just I love it. I love it so much. Sitting around the fire and having a nice drink. It's really nice, especially Christmas time. Sequoia Lodge is absolutely stunning at Christmas time. Well, all of Disneyland is great at Christmas, but Sequoia Lodge really pulls it out of the bag. Yes, that's Sequoia. Last one really. I can't find it. Ah, sorry, I found it. The Newport Bay. Two restaurants there. You got Cape Cod, which says it's an international menu, but I'm pretty sure it specialises in fish. Yeah, the name's a giveaway, isn't it? Funny enough, Dawn's just left a comment about that. I don't like food in Newport Bay. Not too keen on fish. Well, I suppose the restaurant is themed around nautical stuff, so obviously boats, sea, fish, you know. I suppose you've got to expect that, really. We've got the Yacht Club as well. That's another dining option, table service. It says fine dining, so get your euros out again. The Captain's Quarters Bar. I'm pretty sure I had a drink in there because I've stayed at Newport Bay before. This was a few years ago now, but I was sure when I stayed there there was more than one bar. It was quite a few, I thought, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be having a drink there on my many Disney cocktails or whatever I'll be drinking when I'm out there. I will cover the 2 options at David Crockett Ranch. I mean, like I said, I don't know a lot about it, but you've got a bar there called Crockett Saloon. And they do have a buffet called Crockett's Tavern. I'm not being judgmental about David Crockett's Ranch because I've not been there, but I don't really hear many people leave comments about it or talk about it on groups. Most people I know tend to actually stay at the you know, all the other hotels. Although it might be nice, it's just never really appealed to me, the Crockett Ranch. But I might go there one day in the future, you know, try it out. Yeah, nice. That's pretty much everything covered food-wise, Disneyland Paris. Yeah, so I've said my favourites in Disney Village and the parks. My favourite hotel buffet to end with. Cool. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh. Do you know, I'm actually going to go with La Cantina. People are probably going to think I'm mad for this, but I absolutely loved it. It was one of the biggest pleasant surprises from my last trip. Because like I said, I heard so much bad press about it, I thought, this place ain't going to be that good. And I loved it. I mean, me and my partner at the time, we ate there, I think we ate there 2 or 3 times out of the 4 or 5 nights we were there. So yeah, we did really like it there, and obviously had breakfast there each morning. It was really nice. I just loved all the food on offer. It was great. Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. But yeah, so that's all the food at Disneyland Paris. I'm sorry this has been quite a long video, but I hope you've all enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you all soon. I'm trying to think of a topic for my next video. I knew food would be quite a popular subject to talk about. Oh, we got one comment before I go. Yeah, so I'm going to say my goodbyes soon, so if you want me to say goodbye or a shout out, let me know. La Cantina was good, plenty of choice, not too manic. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that didn't find it manic. So many people do. Well, again though, I suppose a lot of these people that say that are people that go at peak season. You know, and you've got to expect it to be busy. And that's like people that moan about queuing for the rides and to meet characters. It's going to be busy. But yeah, so I'm going to say my goodbyes now. Goodbye, Dawn. Thanks for leaving all the comments tonight. It's been really good. I'll say goodbye to you too, Mel. I'll say goodbye to Jade too. She left some really good comments. Goodbye, Liz, who left us a bit early. Shame on you. No, I know. I'm sure you'll watch the rest of this sometime. Well, before I go, I'd like to give a shout out to Amy. Been having some really good Disney chats lately. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone in the group. You mean the world to me. I love sharing my Disney passion with all of you. It really does mean the world to me. Yeah, so here's a kiss for all of you. I will speak to you all soon. Goodbye.